Hey, this is Roger here with FTC Team 12134, and I will be showing you how to make our program line follower for your EV3 robot. So I already have a project made called line follower, and I named the program that I made within this project line follower black, because we're going to be writing a program to follow a black line. We can make other programs later that will follow different colored lines, but for now we'll stick with the black line. So the first thing we're going to want to do with our open project is we're going to want to go to the orange bin down at the bottom of the screen and drag a loop out into our program. The loop will be so that whatever code we write will just keep being repeated until we tell it not to be. So it's set as unlimited right now, and we're just going to leave it like that for now. So the next thing we're going to want to do is drag out a switch. We're going to want to put the switch inside of the for loop. The switch, by default, is set to be activated by a touch sensor, but our robot will be needing to detect the color of the line. So we're going to want to select the color sensor option, and we can select measure or compare. We're going to want to select compare and compare the color. And here it is set by default to detect the color red. We don't want to do red, we're doing black for this line, so we'll select black and unselect red. Right there is your port number that it's going to be looking for your input from. By default, it is 3. Our robot is also set to port number 3, so we will leave it like that. You can change it for whatever yours is plugged into. So the switch has two functions, run and run the other code. It runs the first code with the checkbox whenever this sensor is seeing whatever you have it set to. So we have it set to seeing the color black, so whenever it sees black, it will run the code in the top box. When it's not seeing black, it will run the code in the bottom box. So this is how we're going to be doing our program. We'll want to now switch to the green bin at the bottom of the page and move 2 move tank blocks out into our program. You want to put the first one into the checkbox and the second one into the X box. So we're going to want the robot to actually follow the line, but we want it to move off to the side just a little bit so that it can move back the opposite direction and get back to the line. If you just have the robot going straight, it could get off of the line so far that it can never get back onto it. With this program, it ensures that it will follow the line even if it does stray. So we want to change the left motor power to 25. And we want to change the right motor power to -15. This is a good number because it moves the robot just enough so that you make progress, but it doesn't move too far off to the side. So whenever the robot moves off, which in this case it'll be moving off to the right, you're going to want to counter that with your second control block that is in the X box. You're going to want to change it to the opposite, so that would be -15 for the left and 25 for the right. This will actually have our program pretty much set up, and so now we can download it to our brick and we'll take it out to our field and we'll see if it works.
See, now it follows the line forever.